Hey guys, reading a bit more in our book Wonder. We'll try to get this done before school's out. We'll see what we can do. Remember last time we were finishing up Jack Will. He punched Julian, got sent into detention, and those things. So that's kind of where we were at. All right, so we'll finish up. And remember, he was telling his mom all about what had happened, why he hit Julian and whatnot, and told her about everything. I guess everything, even with Augie. Okay, so this next one's called Letters, Emails, Facebook, and Texts. December 18th. Dear Mr. Tushman, I am very, very sorry for punching Julian. It was very, very wrong for me to do that. I am writing a letter to him to tell him that too. If it's okay, I would really rather not tell you why I did what I did because it doesn't really make it right anyway. Also, I would rather not make Julian get in trouble for having said something he should not have said. Very sincerely, Jack Will. And same day, December 18th, Dear Julian, I am very, very sorry for hitting you. It was wrong of me. I hope you're okay. I hope your grown up tooth grows in fast. Mine always do. Sincerely, Jack Will. So, 8 days later, December 26th, Dear Jack, thank you so much for your letter. One thing I've learned after being a middle school director for 20 years, there are almost always more than two sides to every story. Although I don't know the details, I have an inkling about what may have sparked the confrontation with Julian. While nothing justifies striking another student, ever, I also know good friends are sometimes worth defending. This has been a tough year for a lot of students, as the first year of middle school usually is. Keep up the good work and keep being the fine boy we all know you are. All the best, Lawrence Tushman, Middle School Director. And so this next one is from Melissa Albans. We'll find out who that is. Dear Mr. Tushman, I spoke with Amanda and John Will yesterday, and they expressed their regret at Jack's having pushed. Or I'm sorry. So this is Jill. This is Julian's family. Dear Mr. Tushman, I spoke with Amanda and John Will, those are Jack's parents, yesterday, and they expressed their regret at Jack's having punched our son Julian in the mouth. I am writing to let you know that my husband and I support your decision to allow Jack to return to Beecher Prep after a 2-day suspension. Although I think hitting a child would be valid grounds for expulsion in other schools, I agree such extreme measures aren't warranted here. We have known the Will family since our boys were in kindergarten and are confident that every measure will be taken to ensure this doesn't happen again. To that end, I wonder if Jack's unexpectedly behavior might have been a result of too much pressure being placed on his young shoulders. I am speaking specifically of the new child with special needs who both Jack and Julian have or asked to befriend. In retrospect, and having seen the child in question at various school functions and in class pictures, I think it might have been too much to ask our children to be able to process all of that. Certainly, when Julian mentioned he was having a hard time befriending the boy, we told him he was off the hook in that regard. We think the transition to middle school is hard enough without having to place greater burdens on or hardships on these young, impressionable minds. I should also mention that as a member of the school board, I was a little disturbed that more consideration was not given during this child's application process to the fact that Breacher Prep is not an inclusion school. There are many parents, myself included, who question the decision to let this child into our school at all. At the very least, I am somewhat troubled that this child was not held to the same stringent application standards, i.e., an interview, that the rest of the incoming middle school students were. Best, Melissa Perper Albans, which she's saying um, that maybe they should have done more background check on Augie. That's what she's saying there at the very end. And this next one is back to Julian's mother from Mr. Tushman. Dear Mrs. Albans, thank you for your email outlining your concerns. Were I not convinced that Jack Will is extremely sorry for his actions, and were I not confident that he would not repeat these actions, Rest assured that I would not be allowing him back to Beecher Prep. As for your other concerns regarding our new student, August, please note that he does not have special needs. He is neither disabled, handicapped, nor developmentally delayed in any way, so there was no reason to assume anyone would take issue with his admittance to Beecher Prep, whether it's an inclusion school or not. In terms of the application process, the admissions director and I both felt it within our right to hold the interview off-site at August's home for reasons that are obvious. We felt that this slight break in protocol was warranted, but in no way prejudicial, prejudicial, and another in one way or the other to the application review. August is an extremely good student and has secured the friendship of some truly exceptional young people, including Jack Will. At the beginning of the school year, when I enlisted certain children to be a welcoming committee to August, I did so as a way of easing his transition into a school environment. I did not think asking these children to be especially kind to a new student would place any extra burdens or hardships on them. In fact, I thought it would teach them a thing or two about empathy and friendship and loyalty. As it turns out, Jack Will did not need to learn any of these virtues. He had already had them in abundance. Thank you again for being in touch. Sincerely, Lawrence Tushman. And this next one is from this is going from Jack's parents to Julian's mom. Hi, Melissa. Thank you for being so understanding about this incident with Jack. He is, as you know, extremely sorry for his actions. I hope you do accept our offer to pay for Julian's bills. We are very touched by your concern regarding Jack's friendship with August. Please know we have asked Jack if he felt any undue pressure about any of this. His answer was a resolute no. He enjoys August's company and feels that he has made a good friend. All right, next one is from Facebook regarding Jack. Jackalope Will wants to be friends with you on Facebook. So August got a friendship request from Jack. And this is to August from Jack. Hey, August. August is lowercase. It's me, Jack Will. I notice I'm not friend on your friends list anymore. Hope you friend me again, cause I'm really sorry. I just wanted to say that. Sorry. I know why you're mad at me now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean the stuff I said. I was so stupid. I hope you can forgive me. Hope we can be friends again, Jack. And this next one is a text message. And this is evidently to Jack from August, a text message. Got your message. You know why I'm mad at you now? Did Summer tell you? And this next one is from Jack to August. She told me Bleeding Scream as hint, but didn't get it at first when I remember seeing Bleeding Scream in homeroom on Halloween. Didn't know it was you. Thought you were coming as Boba Fett. And this next one is from Jack, to Augie to Jack. I changed my mind last minute. Did you really punch Julian? This next one is from Jack to Augie. Yeah, punched him, knocked out a tooth in the back, a baby tooth. Then another text message from August to Jack. Why'd you punch him? And then Jack says, I don't know. These are all text messages. Liar. This is from August. I bet he said something about me, right? This is from Jack. These are all on New Year's Eve, December 31st. He's a jerk, but I was a jerk too. Really, really, really sorry for what I said, dude. Okay, can we be friends again? And then Augie goes, okay. These are all December 31st. Awesome, says Jack. August, but tell me the truth, okay? Would you really want to kill yourself if you were me? And then Jack says, no, I swear on my life. But dude, I wouldn't want to kill myself if I was Julian. And they gave it a little smiling face. And then Julian's August says, LOL. Yes, dude, we're friends again. And then that we'll go ahead and pause. And then I think we have a few more from Jack. All right. Miss you guys.